Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible? Right. So now let's start the discussion. I hope in the previous session, we already completed. Come on, what we did last class. Pickling and unpickling. Pickling and unpickling concept we did. So let me open these students. So index of files. So out of that, we did random access files previously. Pickling and unpickling operations also done. Might be you practiced. Practiced? Well, and next we go for working with CSV files. I want to take working with CSV files. So let's start with working with CSV files. So let me go for working with CSV file in a simple way, and we'll enter into the more and more in this concept. See students, go to our previous program. Open our program, the unpickled program, you open it and try to look into that. What is the first limitation of files which you have observed in the class? First limitation of the files which you have observed in the class. Come on, everybody must speak. What is the first limitation of the file which you have observed in the class? We observed first limitation of the file. What we observed? Come on. To locate the data of the file, in the middle of the file, if I want to locate it, you must know about index. Index locating of 14th line, third word, easy or difficult? Very difficult. 14th line, third word. In 14th line means previously 13 lines are there. 13 lines, how many words are there? How many letters are there? How can you know that, right? So locating 14th line, third word is difficult or easy? Difficult. So moreover, that is one point. And one more point is, let me run my code. Unpickle example 2.py or unpickle example 1.py. This is a program what we did last class. You try to run this code, and this was an output which is shown to us. Right, students? Now, see guys, what is this is called? What is this column is called? What is this column is called? Okay, not able to say. One more point I will open. No problem. No problem. Go to Oracle once. Go to Oracle once. I'll go to this place. Here I will take connect. So system manager. See that I'm saying there, select star from employee. Now I'm asking the question, you answer me. What is this is called? Come on. Very good. What these are all called? Good. What these are all called? What this is called? Company name. Good. Good. What these are all called? Column names. Spell out. What these are all called? Records. Combined together are present in where? Table. Table. What is the table? Collection of rows and columns is called what? Table. Once again, what are these called? What are these called? Records. Columns and records are present in where? Table. So in database, records are stored in the form of what? Tables. Table contains what? Rows and columns is okay. In that, first is called what? Column names. Next, what is there? So column names are useful to recognize my records nature or not. Go to my PyCharm. Go to PyCharm, my dear students. Please observe. This is called what? Come on. So there is no column name in files. There is no column names in files. Yourself and myself knows that this is called what? Employee number. Ourself knows that it is an employee number. But a layman, if I bring outside, he don't know that it is what? Employee number. And next is called what? This is called employee names. This is employee names. Ourself knows that it is an employee name, but outsider don't know that it is an employee name. And these are called what? Salaries. And outsider don't know that it is a salary because just we are not having any column name. These are called a designation. There is no designation here. Ultimately, what I want to bring to your notice is there are no column names present in files. No column names present in files. Are you following? So I start my description from this place onwards. So files are there. So far you have seen the files, which is this one, more meaningful file, which does not contain what names? Column names. Column names are not there. Is it easy to process the data and is it easy to understand the data easily? No. A layman cannot understand, but you bring a layman here, simply ask, what is this data? He will immediately says that what is this? Employee number. You ask this person, so what is this is called, ask immediately, salary will say. What is the difference between database table data and file data? File data does not contain column names, whereas table data contains what here? Column names. It is easy for us to process. Get the employee numbers, get ENO. ENO from where now? Employee. Am I getting employee numbers all of a sudden or not? Now I am asking a question. How do you get the employee numbers only? How do you get employee numbers only? Very, very difficult. Very, very difficult for you to get it. How, sir? Because we are going to get what? This is the one. I'm getting what? 100 here, 200 here, 300 here. With our technique, we can apply. What is the technique we can apply? I will say here, record is going to come. What I will get it now? I will print what value only? Here I printed what? Everything I printed what here? Records I got it. In the records, what I will get it? Look at that. One small point I want to say. I will just go for what? EMP, unpick example3.py. Example3.py. There I am writing. There I am writing. Remove this entire thing. There I am saying print of what? Record of what? 0. Record of 0. I'm just writing record of 0. I'm just writing record of 0. Just like this I'm writing. Try to run this. What is coming? I'm getting with, I'm applying my concept here. Record of 0. 0 contains what? First column. It is a list data. If I write what? 1. If I write 1. If I write 1. What is coming? Names are coming. If I want to print the number and a name, I'll say what? 0:2. 0:2. What is coming? 0:2. Getting like that. Are you able to follow? But still, even though I'm getting like that, but what is happening? Whatever the result we are getting, we don't know what is the first content, second content, we don't know. But we want to name. In files, I want to give the column names. That part I will start today with what? CSV files. CSV file stands for comma separated value, comma separated value, comma separated value, comma separated value. CSV file is one of the, there is a lot of importance is there with CSV file. And this is a first stage I am discussing. Morning 9 o'clock you are attending Pandas. In Pandas also CSV file. Ultimate discussion will be coming there. Here also discuss totally. That is with Python I will discuss. CSV file with what? Pandas I will discuss once again. CSV file is one of the text file, and it must be saved on, some file name, with an extension, what? .csv. I'm writing file name dot what? CSV. CSV file speciality is what? CSV file contains header names, also called as what? Or column names, column names or what? Field names, field names, field names. This is called what? Header names or column names or what? Field names. Separated by, separated by, separated by what? Comma. Comma. Comma is the default delimiter. Comma is the default delimiter. What is the delimiter? It's a one punctuational marks in English. Comma separated value, colon separated value, space separated value, hash separated value. These are all called what? Delimiters. What is the delimiter? It is a punctuational mark in our English. What is the default delimiter in CSV file? You can write semicolon also, you can write a tab space also, anything you can write. I'll show all of them carefully, students. Carefully try to follow without excitement. CSV file contains header names or column names or field names separated by comma. And in next line, we must write records, records whose values separated by what? Comma again, comma again. Comma is called what? Default delimiter. Now, sir, how to create it? Show me, sir, once. Once again, I am saying, once again, I am saying, run this unpickle program now. I got this data. This data is containing what? No column names, correct or not? This data today I want to take it. I will take this data, go to that place. Sir, how to create a CSV file? CSV file is one of the text file. Text file means simply go to any one of the notepad, any place you go. File, new text file. Are you following how to create text file? Text file. There I am writing it. How I am writing now? Employee NO. ENO. ENO. Comma. E name. E name. Simply write name, comma what? Cell. And next is what? DSG. What is this is called? What is this is called? Written na ippudu cheppanu kada. Header names or what? Column names or what? Field names separated by what? Comma. In the next line, we must write what? Records. Next line means something like that. 100. Next is called what? Row sum. I'm writing. Next, I am writing something like what? Row sum. I am writing something like 4.5. Now I am writing author. Author I am writing. Next I am writing 101. 101. Travis. Next I am saying 3.4. Next is called a scientist. So I'm just writing something like this. 102 or something like 200 you take it. 200 you let it take your own numbers, no issue. 300, come on, next time writing here, Hunter, John Hunter. Now I'm writing 4.6 and he is called a developer, for example. Next I'm going to take 400. Next is called what you know, Kinney. I'm writing here 2.3 and he is called what you know, team lead. Team lead. I'm just writing something like this. I'm just writing something like this. I'm writing. Are you following? Next is called 500. Next is called I'm writing KVR. Next I'm writing here trainer. Now I'm writing here. Next is called what you know trainer 0.0 and NIT I am writing it. And 600. Next I'm writing something like you know Lohit, 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 Lohit Kumar. And next is called what? Student, student. So something like 0.0 and is called what you know Lohit. I will write last like this. I'll write it. And next time writing here called what? Student, I wrote it. Are you following me? This is called my data. How this data is available? Separated by what? Comma. I can use spaces also, semicolon also. I'll give lot of things. Okay, na? Don't worry. Let us save. This is the manual creation of which file? CSV file. Manual creation of CSV file. So coming to the point of it, here I just say, what is this? Sir, did you internally put 5 values in EMP 50? What is that 50? Line? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many are there actually? 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, line number 6. Okay. So go to the place. Here I will go for it. Okay. Okay, ma. That's correct. So here I will take like this. Like this, I said. Done. Well. So go to the place and I put something like this. Now I will save this. Yes, ma. Let us come to that. Save it. Let us go to file, save. So go to the place. Now I will go to 6 p.m. Today I will create a separate folder for you. What I'm going to say? CSV, I'm going to say CSV, separate folder I'm going to take up. In that I will save my program. What is the program name I am taking? Employee.csv. Employee.csv. Take care. And when I'm saving this employee.csv, the CSV is a special extension I am giving. If you want to give your own customized extension, you must save. By default, it is saving on where? .txt. If I press directly after giving that directly, if I press save, it will be saved as what you know, employee.csv dot what txt it will be taken. But I don't want to take the default extension should not be taken. What should I write it? Employee.csv. I will write in double quotes. I will write it in double quotes. Are you able to follow? So I am going to write it double quotes here. Double quotes I wrote it. Employee.csv. Say here, save. Are you able to follow? Any type of CSV file you are taking, but I created a originally in where text file to give your own extension, save it within the double quotes. So the OS fundamental. Done, students. The moment when you create like that, my CSV file is created. Observe guys, the CSV file is created. Do you know, students? Internally, the moment when you create internally, I'm writing here. When we create any CSV file, it is treated as what? MS Excel workbook. It is treated as an MS Excel, comma separated value, separated file, MS Excel, separated value file. That means it is treated as an MS Excel sheet. It is treated as an MS Excel sheet. So in the bracket, separated value. Separated value. Are you able to follow? So here, coming to the point of it, now I'm going to move to the further. I will go to this place. So now I'll move to the further, students. Go to this place now. Go to this area here. 7 a.m., 6 p.m. you go. There I am having what you know, CSV. You see that what is created here? Excel file. You see, my dear students, there, observe it. Microsoft Office, Excel, separated value file. Are you able to follow? Now I will open it. There is no tension at all. Start from 0 level, enter into high level. So click on that. Now you see Excel file is created. Is it Excel file created or not? Yes. That means every CSV file is one of the Excel file. That means an Excel file contains what? EMP dot what? CSV. I can create EMP dot what? XLSX. XLSX also I will create. When you go to Power BI development, this is very important. When you go to Pandas, when you go to machine learning, these are very, very important. So come to the point of it. Padmavati, what ma? Sometimes your voice is breakable, sir. Okay, ma. So I hope, is it breaking for other students? Is it breaking for other students? For one hour students, it is breaking up sometimes. So I hope maybe some fan sound may be coming. Okay. Let it be, students. Now I'll take, now is it clear, Ma Padmavati? Is it clear now? Is it okay now? Okay, ma. Now let us move to the further. So internally, every CSV file is treated as what? MS Excel sheet. Okay, very nice. Go to the further. Now this data, how I created here? Manually I created. Manually. Manually I created. I opened one notepad and I typed it. How to write a Python program to create a CSV file. That is great. So I am going to enter into that. Shravanti, sir, show again how Excel sheet is created. How Excel sheet is created. Just now I explained that only. Shravanti, did you join now only, ma? So now I will go to next one more time I will create. No problem. Because girls are asking 33% reservation I want to say. See, ma, now Shravanti, I am taking the data. Now I am going to. If I want to create any CSV file, first of all, are you okay, ma? With this, are you okay? Because beginning, if you get confused, I want to go for a big discussion in this CSV file. Now, I want to create a CSV file. CSV file is one of the text file I want to go for now. So, Seema, Shravanti, for you only I am explaining now. Normal text. I will take it. Student number, comma what? Student name, comma what? Marks. And like this I am taking. Student number is called what? 1000. So, Shravanti. So, Shravanti, marks is called what? Huh? Okay. 50.55, 55.55. And don't feel that. And I am writing my name also, because if I write any student name is less, they will feel. Now I will also write my marks also. So I will write, I wrote like this. Next 3000. Now I'm writing some girl students' names who are there in my class. So next I will write it. Usharani, I will write. So I will write Usharani. Why I will feel sometimes about the students is because if I write some less marks compared to other student, now they'll say, sir, why less marks I got, sir, like that. As if they feel that I only corrected the paper. If I write my marks like this, other student will not feel, oh, sir are only getting 11 marks. I'm getting more than that. So they will feel like happy. So now I'm writing some 60.66. So why Sravanti got less marks? She asked a doubt. Already shown. Again, she asked it out. Now 4,000, 4,000. So now I will go to next something like Kavita. So I will go for what? 44.44. Next is 5,000. Who are the girls? So, Amma? What is that? Anusha. Okay. Anusha. Anusha. So 55 point what? 55. 6,000. 6,000. Akila. Okay. No problem. Because they feel that sir may ask some questions unnecessarily why my name is highlighting. Okay. Now I'll write something like this. Something like this. Now 7,000 I will write. So I'll write something I will write. So I wrote something like this. So I'm saying something like this. Now 8,000 I will write it. 8,000 I will write it. Jyoti. Okay, ma Jyoti, I will write it. So Jyoti, I will write it. So next I will write it now 66.78. Enough. Okay. 9,000. 9,000. Pragati. So Pragati, I will write it. Something like, 88.88. Enough. So otherwise I will become a DTP operator. Why unnecessarily? Enough. Okay. Okay, students. Sravanti, Seema, for you I am explaining. Careful. Let us save. Let us save. I'm saving it on which name? Student.csv. Student.csv. How I am saving it? Within the double quotes. So student.csv, I'm going to create it. Okay, well. See students, I'm creating it. So save it. It is in 6 p.m. CSV only. Saved it. Shravanti. Now after saving it, now I'm going to my location where I saved it. Where it is ma? C colon 6 p.m. Under that CSV. Under that what? Student. Microsoft Office Excel comma separated value file. You double click on that. This is the data what you have. This is the data what you have. This is I created manually. I want to create through what? Program. Through Python program I want to create. So lot of skill set I will explain students, carefully follow. What is the default delimiter here? Comma. I will use my own delimiter also. No problem. I will go for it. Okay. Shall I go to further now? Now I want to read the data from CSV file. So here I'm going to come to my point. I want to come to my point. To read the data, to deal with what? CSV file. To deal with what? CSV file. To deal with what? CSV file. CSV files are very important in real time. To deal with CSV file in Python programming, in Python, we use a predefined module called what? CSV. What is the module name? CSV. Predefined module in Python only. It is not a third party module. So CSV module, using CSV module, what do you do? By using what module, students? CSV module. We read the data from CSV file. We read the data. We read the data from CSV file. Next is called what? We read the data from CSV file. We write the data to the CSV file. We write the data to the CSV file. To read the data to the CSV file, we are having a functions are there. In which module? CSV module. So number one function we are having CSV dot what? Reader of. CSV dot reader of. Second function is available. CSV dot what? Dictor reader of. Dictor reader of. Dictor reader of. Very, very important. Dictor reader of. Now I'm going to take it. To write the data to the CSV file. CSV dot what? Writer of. Writer of. So third one is there. Second one is there. CSV dot dictor writer of. Total story is there in that. Lot of syntax mechanisms I will tell you. Dictor writer of. Shall we go for it? This will return an object of what? Underscore CSV dot reader class. Underscore class. This will read what you know. Underscore CSV dot what? Dictor reader of. Reader class object it will return. This will go for what? This will go for what? Here it is going to be underscore CSV. Here I will go for it. CSV dot what? Writer class object it is going to come. Writer class object it is going to come. Here I am going to get it. Here I am going to get it. CSV dot what? Dictor writer of. Dictor writer of. This classes will be returned. You know, filter function returns an object of filter class. Map function returns an object of map class. Those functions are called what I said? Good. Correct. Who is that? Correct. Correct it is. Somebody use a correct word. I heard about it. Very good. Factory method. Factory. I said the example. Good Day Biscuit Pack. Good Day Biscuit Company will return Good Day Biscuit packets only. Dell computers will return Dell products only. Did I set this example or not? Only one student is remembering. Even that student also felt a little inconvenient when sir asked correct. Beginning days, correct. When you raise your hand, I said something. Correct. You are correct. So these things I am going to deal with. A lot of examples I will go for it. So what is the main theme here? What is CSV file? Why CSV file is special? CSV file contains what? Column names. How it is different from normal files? Normal files does not contain column names, difficult to process. To process them, I will go for with the column names. I will have column names in where CSV file, and a CSV file, so many advantages are there. Still, I will tell you that. Are you following me? So how do you go for CSV file? I will have a lot of examples. Let me go for the first thing I'm entering into this place. Let's close it. Now I'm entering into the plot of closing. Now I'm entering first example. What is this now? CSV reader example 1.py. CSV reader example 1.py. Program for hmm, program for reading. Program for reading the data from which file? CSV file. CSV file. Which CSV file? Employee.csv file. This is one thing. Non-CSV reader example I will tell you. Non-CSV. Okay, without CSV module, I am going to write it. Non-CSV reader example 1.py. Non-CSV reader example 1.py. Non-CSV. This I am going to write it. Program for reading the data from where? CSV file without using, by using, I will write, by using normal files. By using what files? Normal files. Tell me, don't take much time. To read the data from any file, whatever it might be the file, what you will do? Open that file name in which mode? Read mode. Tell me the statement how to open the file in read mode. Come on, students, with the open. Online students, please interact with me. Come on, with the open. Come on, ma. File name. What is my file name? CSV file I need to take it. Where is my CSV file is available? I will carry. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. under CSV. This part, I will carry this. I will carry this. Here I am writing. Here I am writing double slashes. Here I am writing something like this. Comma what? R mode I am writing as what? FP. As FP. File pointer object. Are you following me? Good. Now I'm going to write it. CSV data. CSV data is equal to FP dot what function? Read function. Print what? CSV file. Just I'm writing. Just I'm writing. Just I'm writing something like this. There I'm saying I'll print some small line. I will write it. Print of what? Backslash T. CSV file data. CSV file data. Now I'm printing that. How to print it now? Print of, what is that now? CSV data, I will write it. CSV data, I will write it. Try to run this. Try to run this as it is with a normal files only read function. FP is an object of what? Huh? FP is called a file pointer. I said that is okay. What is that? FP is an object of which type? Text IO wrapper I said. With text IO wrapper I said. Already I wrote in the class. Text IO wrapper. Did I wrote or not? So with a normal file, text IO wrapper read function I am using, it reads the data as it is. It reads the data as it is. Whatever the structure is there here, whatever the structure is there, everything will be written as it is. Let us run this example. We are getting the data. What is happening? File name I did not write. Employee dot, what is this now? CSV. Employee dot CSV. Try to run this now. I got my data as it is. I got my data as it is. This is comes under what? Raw data. Raw data. This is. I don't want this raw data as it is. Why these commas? Why these commas? End user will get confused. I don't want these commas. Are you following me? In your memo, are you getting Telugu comma, English comma like that? Are you getting? We are getting a finished one or not? But internally, how the data is available in CSV file format, it is available. CSV file format, it is available. Are you following this? So that CSV file, how to read this today? By using what I am saying. Like this I am saying, like this I am writing, like this I am saying. Because of that, what is happening? As it is, the data is going to come. This is called a raw data. Whatever the way which is internally available, as it is coming, which is not a recommended process. Which is not a recommended process. What I want? A fully formatted output I want. How is your memo is available? Full formatted now? Marks, name, etc. will be available or not? Like that I want. So to process like that, I will use the module name called what module? CSV module I will use it. What is the module name? Yes, that is what next program. Coming to, that means with a file pointer, with a text IO wrapper object, if I try to do it as it is reading the data. It is not able to process the default delimiter, a comma. Let us go to this place, CSV reader example 1.py. As usual, I will write what? With the open, come on fast. Same to same, I will carry this entire thing. I will carry this entire thing. I will write it. Are you able to follow, students? As it is, I took it. FP, I said, done. If any CSV file does not exist, you know the style of how to write it. I am writing here called what? Try. Now I am saying here called what? Except. What is this now? File not found error. I am saying that CSV file does not exist. CSV file does not exist. Okay, come on now. With the text IO wrapper, you read something like this. Normal data we are getting today. There is one function called what? Reader. Reader. This is a very critical point here. Reader, which is taking file pointer. And this reader function present into CSV module returns CSV reader. CSV reader object it returns. Import to CSV. Let me give you one special explanation for you. How can I make you to understand? I don't want to say simply like this. I want to give some small awareness also about this. Today, I am creating one separate reader. For what purpose? To read which data? CSV file data. Simple. Suppose you are having some eyesight is there, eyesight. Newspaper you want to read. Newspaper you want to read. What you will do? You will keep the specs and you'll start reading now. Normally you will read the things. Normal specs you are using, you are reading that. Are you following? Good. And you are going to some shares company. You want to buy some shares. Or you are going to some medical shop. You are buying one product. And in that product, there is a manual is there, manual. Have you seen that manual of that medicine or shares market related document? Small letters will be there. Very small letters will be there. Have you seen it? There are some documentations which contains very small letters. To read, is your specs enough? No. You will take what? Some different microscope you will take and you will read each and every line. Are you getting what I'm talking? This microscope is called what? CSV reader today. CSVR. This is called what? FP. This is FP. What is the CSVR? It is a special reader to read data from where? CSV file. Did you understand? To read the data from CSV file, one special reader is required. To read a small lines and small letters, I will use one microscope lens like that. You understand like that. Don't tell that example in interview. What is the use of CSV reader? CSV reader is used to read the data from CSV file. That's all. Why file pointer? To read the data from normal file. If I use normal file text IO wrapper object, if I use to read the CSV file, I'll get the raw data as it is into my output. To read the data from CSV file, I will create a special reader called what? CSV reader. CSV reader object created by using the function name called reader of, which is taken FP. FP is pointing to this CSV file. I will just print it. Print type of what? CSV or CSV or you just run it. Underscore dot CSV underscore dot reader it will print. Underscore CSV dot what reader. What is the reader? Class. Very keen of observation is required. Did you understand? That means the total data is pointed by what? CSV or. Now I want to read. If I print that CSVR, it is not going to print anything. It is called one memory address will be coming. We don't want that. We want to get the data from that. That means internally, that is one type of what? Generator. So from there, I want to read the data. Don't worry about generator. Did I cover generator for you? No problem. So generator is nothing but what? Whenever you ask, the value will come. Whenever you don't ask, value will not be coming. Don't worry about it. I'll explain practical in the class. For record in CSVR. What is the CSVR? It is another pointer pointing to my CSV file. Through what? FP. CSVR is ready to give first record. This is the structure. This is my CSV file. emp.csv. First column is there or not? Header name is there. Next record, next record, next record, like that. Where is this is pointing? FP is pointing here. To that, who is pointing? CSVR. CSVR, I am asking, CSVR is pointing to this entire thing. Now I am saying it is just looking like containing this total data. From there, I want to get this first header name will be coming first. All of them are treated as a separate entries in that. You may have a doubt. Sir, I want to get only header names. I'll tell in the class, don't worry. In Pandas is there, Pandas level I will talk. In normal level I will talk. Now coming to the point back, print of what? Record, comma what? Type of record. All the values of record, which is coming from CSV reader, coming in the form of list. Coming in the form of what? List. Please let us run this now. Let us run this. Here you are getting list. Again, this is called a list. All of them are coming list. Are you able to follow? Now, students, I will remove this record, students. I will print like that. Try to run this now, students. I got it. This I will take for a certain purpose. That you don't worry. After few minutes, I will talk to you regarding that. Are you following me? Okay. Come to the point back. Simply, I want to explain with a more perfectness. In the record, what is available? Individual values are available or not? How do you get it? Inner loop. For value in where? Record. For value in record, printer. Come on, how do you print? Printer. Come on. Value. Value. I will say like this. Backslash T. Backslash T. Dot format of what? Value. Dot format of value. End is equal to backslash T. End is equal to backslash T. There I am trying to write print off. Why print off? To bring into record to record, next lines I will print it. Are you able to follow? Let us run this now. Some spaces will come between one record to another record. Don't worry now. So I'm going to get it. Are you getting this data or not? You are getting employee number. Now you are asking. Now somebody is asking, what are these called? Employee number. What are these called? What are these called? Right. What is this is called? Compared to normal file, CSV file is much better or not? Very good. Now I got my data. Which mode I used it? R mode. Suppose if I say employee 1.csv, what is the answer is coming? File does not exist. File does not exist. I don't use what here? I don't use what here? R also I don't use it. Am I getting my data or not? Right. So this is nothing but for your clarity purpose. I am writing it as what? R I said. Clarity, students? Now, how I read? By using what? Very good. Here, online students, here CSVR is an object of which type? Object of which type? Class underscore CSV dot reader of. Online students, did you understand what I am talking? Is it clear for all of you? Now I will enter into the further. Now I will enter into the further. This is for how to read the data from CSV file. Dear students, try to run it once again. Got it now. Here, this is called one style of printing the data. Some more people are expecting. This is one style of printing the data. Some more people are expecting like this. What is that? This is what company need. Rosam need what? Rosam don't want like that. Rosam want employee ENO like this. ENO colon 100. Name colon Rosam. Name colon Rosam. Sal colon 4.5. 4.5. Designation colon author. Like that. Individual report I want to, individual data I want to read. This is looking like what? Dictor. Go for that. Dictor. So CSV file data want to read in the form of what? Dictionary. Dictionary. Are you getting this point? How to read the data in the form of dictionary, students? That I am explaining. Very, very important. Go to that. Another mechanism I am explaining by using which function I applied here? Reader of. Next example I want to go for it. Go to the next example. Online students, did you understand up to here? Go to the next place. Now I'm going to take up CSV reader example 2.py. There I'm going to take up. There I'm going to take up 2.py. As usual, I will bring this point here. Same thing, same thing. Reading the data from CSV file in the form of what? In the form of what now? Dictor. Dictor. Command 2.py. Command to the point. As usual, called what? CSV. Command try. Come on. With open. With open. Normally also you can write it. With open every time if you feel that, if you forget that open, you will write. Come on. FP is equal to what? Open of our entire address. Our entire address. Take this entire thing. Take this entire thing. If you feel that it is, if you forget, I will recap. Read. Are you following me? So something problem? So done. Next I will take it. FP got it. FP got it. Now I'll write it except maybe it is expecting that part. Here I'm going to write it. File does not exist. File does not exist. Got it. There I'm going to take up. Tell me now. If it is not existing, you'll get the exception or not. If it is existing, go to which part? Else part. That means result part that is. Now there I want to read my data. How do you read the data there? To read the data from CSV file as a dictionary, there is one function is called a dict reader. Spell out. Name itself says dict reader. Read the CSV file data in the form of dictionary. Come on. CSV dot. Come on. Dict reader of D capital R capital of what? FP. Where is FP is pointing? CSV file. Now it is going to be pointed by what? CSV DR. CSV dictionary reader. CS special mirror to read the data. Print what? Type of, for your clarification, CSV DR. Please run this. See, my dear students, what is that? Dict reader. CSV dot dict reader. Dict reader is a class. You have to get these internals. You have to get these internals. Even if you go to interview, you need not to speak full length English with the grammar and all. If you tell out these written types and all those things, you are perfect in coding. People understand you is a good in coding. And now you can, if you print that CSV DR, it will not going to print the data. It is going to print normally like with a memory address. Are you following? To print the data, as usual, I will write it here. Tell me, CSV DR is an object of type class, is an object of type class CSV dot dictor reader. So dictor reader, CSV dot dictor reader. Are you following me? Done. How do you read the data now? For, come on, record in where? CSV DR, like our previously. Now I will print what? Record comma, what? Type of record. Got it. What is the record type? Dictor. Very good. This is going to print in a curly braces. See that now, students, how beautiful it is. So got it. Are you following me? Dict. I got everything in the form of dict. How beautiful it is. You print like this. You print like this. See this now. Getting or not? This I will copy for certain purpose. Don't worry. I will use for certain purpose. I need this for certain time. I just preserved it somewhere else. Now I want to print the dict data separately. Separately I want to print. How do you print, students? For, come on, key comma value in where? Record dot items of print of what? Backslash t arrow backslash t dot format of what? Key comma value. Are you following me? Say that next time we'll write it. For that one separation I am writing, students. One separation I am writing there. Here I am going to write it. I say some print off also, right? Print off also I will write it. Why? Because when first record is coming, I just want to stop it. Are you following? Let us run this code. See, students, I am getting first record, second record, third record. All the records are coming or not? Like this. Even if I add some more record extra, that also will be coming. Able to follow, students? So, coming to the point back, I hope, students, you are getting this point. So now I will go to this place. Here I will go to this place. Employee, for example. Now I will write it. 700 here, 700 here. John C, I will write it. So, John C here. Now I will write it. Some 5.6 now is called SC, for example. You run this code once again, you got like this. Getting or not? So this is comes under what? How many ways are there to read my data from CSV file? 2 ways. One is in the form of tabular format, like this. You see, students, got it? Jansi name also came here, which is added recently. I can read the data from CSV file also. I can get it. This data also coming. Are you following me? Now, I can read the entire CSV file, any kind of big CSV file also, you can get it. But a large CSV files, not recommended to go with the normal files. Are you able to follow? Such a code I wrote, na? Such a big code I wrote. When I go to pandas, I will write simply 2 lines, I will write it. 2 lines. Can I show you? Just 2 lines I will show you. And when you go to higher stages, how your work is simplified, I want to show you. Go to pandas once. Simple. How easy that is. How easy your work will be. How easy to learn data science. That I want to show you. And CSV file, we come done reader and dict reader only. When you go to higher end stages, how simple it is. Such a 6 to 7 lines of code you have written. I will write just 2 lines of code. I will write it. Follow me. Import. Already you know. Come on. Import. Pandas as PD. Today we completed series. Done. I will take it. What is that now? I will say PD dot read underscore CSV. Small LKG level reading. Read out. PD dot read underscore CSV. Read CSV. Simple now. There what? CSV dot reader of. You have to remember. CSV dot dict reader of. You have to remember. That is a difficult. Python is difficult. Pandas is dead easy. Right? Now, under that, I will write my path. I'll write my path. Let us take my path. How simple, students, this is. No need to worry about that mode and everything. No need to remember that mode and everything. Simple, students. Go to the place. Now it returns. Expect it. It returns. Rows of columns. Rows of columns in our pandas is what? Only column data is called a series. Rows and columns. That's all. DF. Some variable name. DF. Print of what? DF comma type of DF. What a beautiful subject. What a beautiful subject you got it. What is this now? Number, name, etc. is called what? Header names. And what is this now? Data frame is a class. All my things perfectly came or not? Perfect. Easy, huh? Difficult, huh? Just one line. I will read one more time. One more time I will read it. What is this is called? Student.csv. Student.csv. What a beautiful subject. All the students got it. Later I will do what? When I come to further, I'll go to my downloads. Already Google Play Store data is there. CSV file that is. How I will read? I will do big analysis on this. How many records? I have only 1,000 above is there. 10,000 above is there. 10,000 horoscope, IHS horoscope, lifestyle topic it is. These many records I want to read. Where I will read? I will read. Normal files are not enough. Normal files are not enough. CSV file is module is not enough for analysis purpose. To analyze my data, what is required? Pandas is required. Are you understanding? How Pandas is different from normal Python? But to learn Pandas, what is required? Python code. 6 lines of code. Here, what are these? Please tell me. App name, CMA, app name, and a category, rating, review, size, installs, type, price, content, general load update, current update, Android version. What they are called? Column names, header names, field names. Simple. Who will enter this entire data? One DTP operator I will enter. I'll go to my office. I will write what? One beautiful code. I will write it. What is the code? I will write it. I will analyze. What I will analyze? DF dot. DF dot. I will apply my total knowledge of pandas. I'll apply what? Describe. 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 Statistical data. I'm going to print it. Count, mean, STD, mean, everything I will print it. Understand? Don't worry. I will explain all these things very perfectly for you. Are you following? So pandas level, you don't take much difficulty on it. 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I will take up separately. So if I mix that 9 o'clock, if anybody missing in 6 o'clock, they'll feel, sir, when I will get that? Because in other places, pandas means one day or 2 day, pandas is becoming finished, and that time will become panda. So we should not become, we have to become an analyzer, data analyzer. Okay, no issue. Come to the point back. That's what it depends on the, there are so many things I'll discuss on this. It depends on the teacher, how teacher takes. Teacher do one problem, 10 problems homework. But our style is what? 10 problems doing in the class, one problem homework. That too easy problem homework. Why? If I give homework, some international batch is there. I will not do homework. I don't know international batch. I know international batch is there in my class also. International batch is there in everywhere else. So let it be. Come to the point back. Now I'll move to the further. So yeah, Suresh. Yes, ma. So okay, no issue. Just I'm saying it. Yes, Suresh, na? Oh, no. So missing audio, sir. Vanilla. Okay, mom. Next batch, you plan it. Now I am going to enter into the further. So let us move to the ahead, students. Ahead. Number I created with what? I created manually or not? Now I want to create a CSV file by using what? CSV file I want to create programmatically. Let us start. Now I'm going to enter. Go to the place, go to PyCharm. Now I will start here. See, students. Enter. Go to that. Now I'm going to say, see, CSV file, CSV, write, CSV, write, or CSV, create, CSV file create, CSV file create, CSV file create, example1.py, CSV file create example1.py. So coming to the point back, here I'm going to enter into this. Are you able to follow? Now, CSV file create example1.py. Now, coming to the point of it. So coming to the point of it, CSV file create example1.py. Now I will move to the further. Import CSV. Import CSV. Now, after that, now I will move to the further. Create example1.py. I will move to this place. Create means what? I need to write the data to the CSV file. When I am writing the data to CSV file means what? Come on. Which type of mode I have to use it? Write mode. Come on, how do you open it? With the open. Come on. Your file name. Where I want to create? In same location only. In same location only. Let me bring that from previous place. In this place, I will go for what? In this place, I will go for what? Create. What I'm going to say? Book dot or something like book dot or some book dot. No problem. Book dot what? CSV. Book.csv. I'm creating one file name book.csv. I'm going to create as what? FP. With the open e:\kvar Python 6 p.m. under CSV folder book.csv. I will write it. There I will go for what? Within that, I need what? What is the first thing? Number one step is what? Step number one. I am going to tell you the step number one. I will write a program for creating CSV file by using Python CSV module. Python CSV module. Not manually, through program I am going to say. Step number one. Step number two also. Choose the step number one. Import CSV module. Choose the file name. And step number two. Next step number three. To create a CSV file, what are the prerequisites I needed? Header names required or not? Header names is equal to what I need? Double quotes, list. See my why I put separately. There I put separately. What is this now? Header names. What are these called? Records. How simple it is. Go there. Now I am saying. What is that now? Book number, comma, what next? Name, book name, and next called what? Price. I just said price. Enough. If you want, you can take your own columns. Column header names. This is called what? Step number 2, 3. Yeah, step number 3. Following students. Next, I will take it as what? Records. RECS is equal to, come on, take the records. What is that I am taking? Book number 100, comma what? Python. I am going to take Python. Next, I am going to take 567.89. This is called what? One record, one list I took it, comma. One more list I am taking. 200, 101 I am taking. Now I am going to take it as what? Django is called 167.89, comma. I will write next. Here called what? 102. Now I am writing called here what? Data science. It is called something like what some 367.12, comma. What I will do next? I will take it as what? 103. I will take it as what R programming. I say something like 267.75. This is my given data. Are you following? You see, students, next is called what? Some different color is there. That means it is a list. I want to take it as entire thing is one more list. I will write list in list. Did you understand? Did you understand this? List in list. It is records are organized. in the form of, come on, list in list, tuple in list, list in tuple. Not necessary to take list in list. Tuple in tuple also I can take, list in tuple also I can take, tuple in list also I can take. But don't use set mechanism because it rearranges the record structure or not. That's why I'll go for what? List in list, tuple in list, list. All four combinations you list, tuple, tuple, list in tuple, tuple in list, you take it. Right? Stand up. What I said? Next. Something you are seeing hands? Something, any Jyotisham you are seeing in the hand? Something thinking? Thinking somewhere. Correct? Inside India or outside India? Inside India only. Secret, huh? Normal only. So whatever, why morning sun will come, night moon will come like that? Oh, why sugarcane is something sweet like that? Okay. So Shida, think on the class. Okay? Right. Don't think. Okay. Think about Python. Okay, students, shall we start up? Good. This is called step number what? 4. Step number 4. My prerequisites are ready. What should I do now? What I need? I need what? Something to write to the CSV file. fp.write if I use as it is written. If I use like this, it is written list in list only, it will be written. But list in list should not be written. I want some special writing is required. I want to write in the notes. Normal pen is required. I want to write one heading in the chart. Will you take your normal pen? You will take big pen or not? That big pen is what? CSV writer. How do you write it? Create an object of CSV writer. Are you following, students? Create an object of CSV writer. How do you write it? Come on, CSV dot writer of what? FP. FP, which returns what? CSVWR. This is called step number 5. Create an object of CSV writer. Create an object of CSV writer. CSV writer. Okay, created. Now I want to write the data, CSV writer. If you want, I can print it and I can show you. CSV writer. I will write it. Here, CSVWR is an object of class underscore CSV data. CSV something like what? Writer. Writer is a class. Writer is a class. CSV writer will return an object of writer class. It is a factory like method. Okay. Now go for what? Step number 5 is completed. Step number 6. Step number 6. Write. See. Write what? Header names to the CSV file. Write header names to the CSV file comes under step number 6. First, I will write a header name to the CSV file because the CSV file top will contain what? Header name. Next, what? Students, next what I will create? After that, 7th one I am going to say. 7th one I am going to write. 7th step. Write what? Records. Write records to what? CSV file. Write records to the CSV file. How beautiful it is. To write the data record header names to the CSV file, use what? Use what? You know, I say use what? Writer function. Sorry. See, use what? You know, write row. What is the function name? Write row. Write row. Present in where? CSV writer object. Present in where? CSV dot what? Writer class object. Writer class object. I hope you are following, students. Come on, how do you call it? CSVWR dot write row automatically coming. Beautiful. Of what here? H names. Beautiful. Finished. Write row is not a function present in CSV ma. It is a one present in where? CSVR. Are you following me? Simple. Next, Write records to the CSV file. Use what? Use what? Write rows. Write rows. One or more? More. Write rows. Write rows. Write rows. Present in where? Present in where? CSV dot. CSV dot. Come on. Writer class. Writer class object. Step number 7. Step number 7. Are you following me? Write records to the CSV file. Use write rows present in CSV dot. Why rows? Because in first list, second list, third list, fourth list. Here what? Only one list. Even if I have single list record also, I will use write row only. So write row I am using for what purpose? To write the single entry in the CSV file. If I have multiple entries like a records like, I will use what? Write rows. Come on, ma. CSV WR dot write rows of, come on, RECS. RECS, I will use it. Suppose only one record is there. Simply I will use what? Write row. So in CSV writer object, how many functions are there? 2. One is write row of, write rows of. Write row will write what? One entry into the CSV. Write rows will write what? More number of records will be written. Understood? After finishing that, step number what here? Step number 7. That's all. With this, what is happening? Print of, come on, CSV file created. CSV file created. Verify. Verify. Beautiful. Shall I move forward? Run this now. So here we don't have what? Books.csv is not there. You go to students here 6 p.m. under CSV. There is no books.csv. Okay now. Let's start. Run this code. See that. What is it now? CSV book.csv file object. Yes, very good. Now here it is going to give you no mode is specified. No mode is specified. I have to specify compulsory mode called A or not. Why A? Today I added. Tomorrow I will add. Day after tomorrow I will add. No problem. Done. Execute. If I don't specify any mode, you got an error called what? File not found error. Definitely it is a problem. Let us run this. Say now. Happy. File created. CSV file created. Let's go. Let's go back to the C colon, my dear students. 6 p.m. Under that what? CSV. Under that books.csv. Microsoft Office Excel comma separated value. I will tell you how to read the data from Excel sheet also. Excel sheet also how to read the data. Everything I will tell you, don't exit. Because 20 minutes back, one student was asked how to read the data from Excel file. It is a dead easy, not a difficult. If I remove that CSV file, I will use XLSX. Simple, if I tell one function, that will be coming. Okay now? In Pandas, how do you read Excel file? How do you read in Pandas? Read what? CSV. How do you read the data from Excel? How do you read the data from CSV? Read underscore CSV. Apply your logic. Read underscore Excel. Excel file path you say, that will come. And when you enter into the higher stages now, Pandas people opinion is you will become senior citizen. That time senior citizens will not remember more and more content. They will give easy functions, like a child functions they will give. See that read underscore CSV difficult. CSV WR dot write rows, everything is very difficult or not. So which one is easy? Pandas is easy. Python is difficult. That's why if you train with a difficulty, more good programming, these things will become much easy, provided we need to read the notes. Correct or not? When you work very hard and when you reach to some stage, you will enjoy that hard work of your success. That you know already, everything you know, but only thing is you will not read the notes. That is your problem. I know. So, but as a teacher, I want to make my student to realize, I just want to say, that's all. You know everything, but only thing is you will not read the notes. When you look at the notes, you will get something problem. Okay, created or not? Let's open it and see this now book. Open it now. Is it created or not? What is given here? What is given here? Some new line is given or not? Some new line. Not necessary to worry about it. In Unix, when you run it, it won't give any such type of problem. When you will not get any such problem. I will eliminate that problem to you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Here I am going to write it. Don't worry about that. Now I am going to take up next part of it. I will go to my place, read example2.csv. Read example2.csv. In this place, I want to read the data, what I created it. Read example csv3.py. So I'm going to take 3.py here. 3.py I am taking. Go to this place. Now I will carry this data. In this place, I am writing it. 3.py. 3.py. Which one is that? In the form of what? Not this one. I want this logic. I want not dict related. Now I will paste it here. What is my file name? Book.csv. Try to run this. Try to run this. See carefully. Now I am writing. Got it like this. Are you following me? So here I am trying to say some small thing I am going to say. I am going to write it here. Something like new line is equal to something I wrote it. Just to try to understand this. Now I got it. And this new line that you try to, don't worry about it. So what I'm trying to write it is, I got some data here. If you read the same data into where, go to the place. And don't worry about the spaces and all. Nothing to worry about it. But our higher end part, you consider it. Here I will take about it. In Windows OS only, the type of space will come. In other environment, you will not get that space. Now, book.what? CSV. Try to get it. Am I getting any spaces here? Jupyter Notebook will not have such type of thing. In PyCharm, in command prompt, when you run like that, you will be getting. Are you getting any spaces here? No. So this type of thing, output, don't worry. Output, we got it. And that spaces and all, don't worry about it. Are you able to follow now? Good. Students in online, did you understand how to create CSV file here? Did you understand how to create CSV file here? Done. Now I will create the CSV file. My data is available in the form of what? List in list. Who knows? My data is available in the form of dictionary. Same thing if you look at reader 2. If I copy this example, if I take this example, let us look into that. I'll go to this place. 4.py, 4.py, 3.py I will copy. 3.py I will copy. In this place, I'm going to take it. Book.csv I am having. Book.csv. In this place, what I will do? In the form of what I want to read? Dictionary I want to read it. CSV reader 4. In the form of dictionary, I want to read dictionary. What is my book CSV file? Book dot. Here book.csv. What is happening now? Reader 4. 4. 1 minute. This I will copy. 4.py I will copy. This is a 4.py. What is this point here? What is the file name? Book.csv. I'll copy here. Book.csv. Got the data. Items. Go to the place. Coming to this place. Here I am writing. Am I getting this data or not? So, are you following this? So here, I just mentioned it in the form of this one. Dictionary part I am getting it. That indicates this part makes you to understand how to create a CSV file in the form of what? List in list, something like this. So Noor, while creating a file, we don't have to mention exceptions. At the time of going for this W mode, A mode, at present no exceptions are coming. There is one exception is coming called what? File exist error. In which mode? X mode time only you got it. That time you will get what? Exception. OS error I will explain. IO error also I will explain to you. Still that I have to explain. Okay, now file exist error already shown you or not? At which time? X mode time. X mode, X plus mode time I already shown you. Noor, I hope you are remembering, my dear student. Now I will move to the further. Same data I want to specify in the form of what? Dictionary. Let me add one more record, and one more record I want to add. This is a file is created. Let me go for, I will go for it. CSV file, record example. CSV file, record, adding record example I'm going to take up. Easy, don't feel difficulty. Go to the place, go to the place. Now I'm going to take up this part, record example I want to. This program adds the record, to the existing books.what file, CSV file. Come on now, what should I do? With open my file name. Already there is a creation of it. I will take care. I will go to this place. Now return, done. Book.csv, what I will prepare only, take one record. Take one record. Record is equal to, what is this now? Say, already there is some data is created or not? Say something like what, 104, comma, something like OS book, whose cost is 400 rupees. That's all. This is called one record or not? Single record I'm going to take up. What to do now? I want to write single record to my CSV file or not? Already CSV file contains many records previously. Now I'm going to take only one record. Create an object of what? Create an object of what? CSV dot what? Writer class. Why writer class object need to create? Because it contains the function called what? Write row and write rows function. That's why CSV WR is equal to CSV dot write of FP. FP. Now say what? CSV. Import CSV. Import CSV. Now say what next? CSV. CSV. Writer of. Good. Now tell me, ma. CSV WR dot what? Write row. Why write row only? Yes, student. Why write row only, student? Because there is a single record. What is this now? Record. Say what now? Print of. What is that? Record added. Record added to the book.csv. Verify. 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 I hope you are following. Let us run this code. So step number 1, step number 2, etc. Record added to the book.csv. Try to go to that. CSV file you take it, book.csv. Is it OS book added or not? OS book added last. When you read that, when you read the data here, when you read, already there is a read. Read example 4.py, 3.py, book.csv, read. OS concept came or not? Understood? So like that, how to create a CSV file, how to add the record, you got the data. Same thing, I want to tell you through what? Dictionary data I want to add. I am having what data here? What data here? List in list I have. Who knows? I'm having what concept? Come on. Dictionary data is there for me. Dictionary data. Shall I go for it? Let us move to the one more example. Create a program for creating a CSV file, which is containing what, ma? List in list. Correct or not? List in list. Now I'm going to take up one more CSV creation I want to take up. How simple it is. Online students, I hope you are comfortable. You understood this logic. 2.py. 2.py. This part I will take care. Go to the students, create example 2.py. Which is going to be called what? I am taking in the form of what? Dictor. Dictor 2.py. Take it. How I will take it? Come on. Import CSV. This I will write it anyhow. Import comma semicolon is not necessary. Next, HA names. HA names is equal to, I will take it. What I am taking? I will take header names. I will take it. How I will take header names? See students, I put it for your understanding purpose. Here I just put it like this. What I am having? ENO, E name, etc. I'm having. There I will take like this. Tell me now. Item code, ITC, item code. Now I'm writing item code is equal to ITC or something like code. Code is equal to. Next is called what, item name, IT name, item name. I will take it here. Next, I will take it. What is next? So price, I'm going to take. I'm going to take it. Are you following? Or EMP number, EMP name, salary, designation, something like product code, product name, Pilarasan, so that you will understand. I hope so. PROD name, product price. This is the one. Next, what I will do? Come on, records. Records I'm going to write. Very, very important. Records is equal to. I will take up. I will take up like this. What I'm taking, you see. List, I wrote it list. Inside the list, I am writing dictionary. One dictionary. In that, what I am writing? Product code is equal to something like P100, P100, product name, P name, I need to write it. In the form of what? Something like, Colgate. I'm writing something like this. I wrote it something like, price is equal to, price colon is equal to, I'll write 120 rupees. Just I wrote it like this. Comma, I said, see carefully what I am writing, copy paste. This is called what? Inside that list, I am writing what? Dictionary. Are you following? There I will write once again what? P100, 150, 120 or something. I will write what here? Something like what? Product name. I will write here product name. I will write here what? Maggie. Price is equal to what? Something like 160. Next I will write a comma. I will take one more product. Is called what? 170. Is called what here now? Something like good day biscuit packet. Price is called what? 70. Like this. Now I will write. Next I will write one more thing. Product code is called what? 180. P name is called what? Red Bull. So price is called what? Something like 140. Like that I wrote it. I don't know how much, because you are very popular in taking that. Thumbs up, Sting, total things which is not necessary to your body, you will take it. So coming to the point. So they written on that point, extra energy. Already you have more energy. Spend on the Python. Okay, done. This is called records. Okay, well and good. Now to write this records, what I will use? This is not a list in list. It is called what? To write the records data, I need some separate writer is required. To write, to create CSV file, to create a CSV file by using dicta data, we must create an object of what? Dicta writer class object. How do you create? CSV dot dicta writer, very, very important. FP comma FP means I need to open the file already. With the open, I must open the file or not? What is my file name here? I will take it, this entire thing. I will take this entire thing. Here I will take everything. In this place, I will do students. In this place, I will do students. I will say this part, indentation, I will take care. This is done. I will take it as what? Something like grocery dot. So grocery dot what? CSV. So here I took it. CSV dot what? Dicta writer. of FP, and I will write what field names. Field names. There is one attribute, keyword attribute is required. It is not like a dictator reader of FP, writer of FP, reader of FP. No, you have to remember all the arguments. When you close your eyes also, signature also you must remember arguments also. By taking Red Bull and all those things, nothing will be there. You will get more energy. So field names is equal to what I will write. HE names you need to write. H names. H names you need to write it. This will return what is equal to. What should I write it? CSV, CSV, DR, DWR, dictionary writer, dictionary writer. Are you following? Header names. The moment when you write CSV dot dictionary WR dot what? Right header, right header, right header. This will be written as what? Header in the CSV file. This header, what you mentioned, this will be written. No more data will be taken. Whatever the field names are there, CSV WR will take them as written as a header. Understood? You'll feel difficult, I know, because success things are not easy like drinking like a Red Bull. Success things are always difficult. Bitter gourd juice is very bitter, but it helps you a lot of immunity power in you. Correct? Something like reader of FP, writer of FP, that are very easy, but this is you have to remember field names. Okay, now next after that what? CSV DWR dot write as usual. What is the function name? Write rows of what? Come on. Records. That's all. Print of what? CSV file created. CSV file created with what data? With which data? Dict data. Verify. Verify. Run. See. What is this now? Dict contains field names, not P name. What is this now? PROD. Okay. Instead of changing so many things, whatever the headers you have taken, you are supposed to take the same thing. Yes or no? You already recognize that, correct? You already identified or not? But why you did not say? You want to see sir get errors, you want to enjoy? Huh? You want to enjoy? And you are thinking, when we say something, sir will say something, why unnecessary? Will maintain silence. When error comes, we will also enjoy along with sir. Getting good? So that, what is that? CSV file created with the dict data. Go to the place. See students, grocery.csv. Data is written. Data is written. Are you following this? So, already why this is PROD name? Because that point is coming here. Why? Because I will remove that file. So remove that file. Why it was coming already? Because there is a, after this line is successful, after this header names written, you are writing that time P name is not matching with the product name. I hope you understood that. You run once again, it is created, go to the place. Now here grocery, there was no such problems. Are you getting that? So this is comes under what? How to create CSV file. How many ways are there to create a CSV file? Huh? How many? 3 ways. Number 1, by using manually. Number 2, by using list in list with a dict writer, with a writer. One more is third way is by using dict writer. Dict writer of what? FP comma field names is equal to header name. Always must be remembered. Special point that is. No student will remember. If you remember, you are a +1, ++ student you are. You want to be a student of student ++, you decide. If you remember all the syntaxes, you are good. Now, what is the, how many ways are there to read the data? 2 ways. One is by using dot reader, CSV dot reader of. One more is called a dict reader of. Normally, non-CSV reader is also there. Third way is also there with the pandas reader. CSV underscore read, that is different. things like. Are you able to follow? So in today's session, I said that how to deal with the CSV file. In further also, I'll continue that. You see, come on, read out implementation of CSV module, CSV.reader, CSV.writer, CSV.dictwriter, file pointer with what? Susan, in the beginning only I was written this syntax. Something special, reader, programming examples. Some more examples I'll tell you in the next class. Tomorrow also I will take up the CSV file. Then I will go for what? OS based I will talk about it. Because the delimiter related concepts I will tell you. Because we are dealing with what? Windows based OS. Sometimes the delimiters will not be taken into this place. When you are working on Unix based, some delimiters will work as it is in Unix, something will work on Windows. Able to understand, guys? Let us not to worry about the delimiter too much, but I will use it in next class also. This is what I said today. I created what? CSV file manually through program, but by taking which data? Fixed data. But I want to take what? Dynamic data. Enter your CSV file name, enter your header names, enter your record data. Like that I want to. Dynamic creation of CSV file. No more fixed headers, no more fixed data. Dynamically, I want to enter the data. How to do that? That I'll explain in the tomorrow's class. Clear? Today's class is clear? Right. So if you, after going to home, if you practice all this program, create example 1, create 2, all these examples I will send you. Try to practice it. All these things. So for practicing, you need to spend more time. Concept you read, library you read, close the book and start working. You don't download the program, copy, paste, and Python, something like that. Don't do it. If you do that, that is a high-tech practice. That is an international practicing. Very dangerous, students. Okay, now practice it how I practice in the class. Online students, I hope you understood this. I'll stop my class and hold on for any doubts are there. I'll take your doubts. Okay, students, take care. 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. As usual, class will continue. Take care. All the best.